another reaction video. New to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. You know, smash that notification bell, man, so you know when I drop that. Alright, bruh. I actually, shouts out to my plug. Yo, honestly, I gotta give my Filipino plug a big shout out. Man, hey, X Battalion, if you watching this, I'm sorry, but I had to watch the movie, you niggas. I'm a fan. I'm all the way in Canada, so to get it in HD or the right way was hard. So I had to hit a Filipino connect. Well, one of my subs hit me up and was like, "Bro, I know you're a big X Battalion fan. I can get you a link on the movie. It may not be the best quality, but I can get you that link." And at first, I thought he was trying to send me a virus. I'm not gonna lie, I had three white guys ready, just ready to in case he tried to hack my shit. But nah, it was a legit link. Everything was Gucci. It was moving. He told me like, "Oh, I had bad internet, so it's not gonna show as well." And da 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 da. I guess his camera part wasn't the best too, but hey, the man got the job done, man. He got me able to see the video at least good enough where I could do a review on it. You feel me? So shouts out to homie. I'm not gonna expose you. 'Cause I know no one coming to your house. Don't get no cops involved, stuff like that. You my dog. You know who you are. But yeah. X Battalion starring the first movie. I'm assuming it's their first movie. I haven't heard no other movie, so we're gonna call it the first movie until someone tells me anything different. You guys already know me. Write a little notes. I was supposed to do this a couple of days ago. My laptop choked on me and shit like that and all those other things. So kind of was like, I gotta wait till my shit gets fixed up to do this properly. I got high as fuck, so I kind of actually need this. So I can remember what the fuck happened in the movie. I remember the majority of things happened in the movie, but I'm gonna break this movie down in like 3 parts because I don't want this review to be too long. You know how I do my things. I keep it general, and the itty bitty parts I'm gonna let you guys go back and watch it because there's some funny scenes or laughable scenes in this movie. So the movie's called S.O.N.S. It's an what do you call it, abbreviation of some sort. Well, basically, it starts off with their mother at a wedding with her husband. It doesn't really have any context behind it, and then all of a sudden it goes to a cut scene where the mother's now at a waitress. I guess it's a flashback. Let's call it that. It's a flashback when she's a waitress. And tidbit, little funny scene. She goes up to this one guy. He's crying his heart out. It's like an older man, and she's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Oh, my wife just left me." Da 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 da. There were subtitles, but it was kind of blurry, so I couldn't make out everything. So I'm gonna put my own twist and spin into it. So don't take my word verbatim. It's just all jokes. So just to throw it out there for your new subscribers, things like that actually did watch the movie. But basically, his wife cheated on him. He's heartbroken. He's in Marvin's room in the bar. You know the niggas who are in Marvin's room crying their heart out and shit, bitch niggas type shit. And then he starts choking. So I'm thinking the man's gonna yak. Scene. Shorty runs, grabs a bucket, puts it under the man, and the man's dentures came out. The man was yakking on his dentures. I mean, choking on his dentures, and then had the audacity to spit it out, pick it up, and just pop it back in like it's nothing. I was looking at that bitch like, that's not normal, fam. That's not normal. But it's all in the movie context, obviously. I was laughing a little bit at that scene. After that, she heads back to the bar. She's at the bar. Sorry. Crazy. Yeah, sorry. He's at the bar. So she's at the bar, and a prince walks in, and he doesn't speak Filipino. So she's like, "I speak English only." So she's like, "Ooh, you famous something, something?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm from somewhere. Sorry, I forgot the name. Starts with a U." And then he asks, "What about you?" And she said, I'm a prince. No, I'm a princess from, or no, she's a queen of Queen Uterus or the Uterus Queen. It was something like that. But if I got it right, she'll say she's queen. She's the Uterus, the world queen. What am I saying? I'm high as fuck right now. I'm saying this shit all wrong. Why does it feel like a tongue twister to me right now? Okay, look. She's from Queen Uterus. It was a joke. It was funny. Just watch the scene. You'll understand. Yeah, I think Queen Uterus. Let's just go with that. Queen Uterus. She's from. So she cuts from him after she gives her the drink and talks. She's gonna go and clean up. He then leaves his watch and some cash for her as a tip. Now during the movie, I'm sitting back like, are mans in the Philippines really, this is their game? Like, are they really just dropping big watches and cash like that for shorties at the tip? But think about it. If mans are at the club and mans are dropping watches and tips on shorties, there's no chance for me down there, fam. There's no way I'm taking off a rollie, a baguette, or something off my wrist. Not even a fake G Shock off my wrist. I'm taking off for a bitch. You crazy, man? No, I'm not gonna lie. I like my milfs. If you guys know, I love my older woman. You feel me? She was looking nice. I don't blame homie. But still, the whole what? And she could do the splits. That's a later scene. Later scene. You feel me? But man to office what I'm like, hey, if y'all that's how y'all pimping in the Philippines, I'm not pimping with you niggas, fam. I'm not. I'm not trying to pimp with you niggas. So that pimp game is too deadly, fam. That's like niggas, offering bitches they just meet trips to like Dubai. Like there's just certain things that nigga gotta bow out on. Y'all have that. So that was that. Where was I at? I don't even have to bring my paper. I already know something. I already knew for it. So yeah, he drops that. He cuts outside. See? Another funny scene. She's seen that like, oh my gosh, she left this stuff. Now, that's a kind Filipino lady. Because if I could leave my watch and some cash and she runs up behind me to give it back, she must be a keeper. She's a keeper. But at the point, she runs up behind him to give him back his watch and the cash as a tip. Well, I don't think she realized that. And she falls in a pile of garbage. Bare dookie on her face. She raises up. Bare dookie on her face. I was smoking a blunt while I was watching the movie, so I was rolling. I'm like, she has stink face now? That's crazy. Shorty gets up, Mass have the AKs in her face, the ARs in her face, like, what are you doing? Are you a Bucky? I thought she was a Filipino Bucky, see? That's what they thought. They had the gun drawn on her. And then the prince was about to hop in the whip, or he was in the whip or whatever, hops out. Oh, baby, are you okay? Da 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 da. She realized, she tells him, oh, you left your watch and your money. He's like, damn, she's definitely a keeper. That was a trick. Maybe that was a trick still. Maybe the watch was fake and he did that just to see she'll come out. That could have been the play still. You never know. So homie says, you know what? Oh, they're holding hands. While they're holding hands, she realizes whatever. They do the spin scene. They fall in love. All of a sudden, we're at a wedding. They're about to get married now. Is that where I'm at now? Wedding, falls in. Yeah, okay. Wedding. So at the wedding scene, you know how they do like what do you call it? If anybody ejects, like if somebody just wants to get married, there's a who invent. Let's be honest. If I'm at my wedding, if I set up a wedding, who the fuck invented the ejection? Like, what is that? Like, I've been engaged. You didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? I've been having a girlfriend, and at my day that I want to wrap the vows is the day you're gonna try to say I object. That who invented that? That is wild. I understand. A man's getting married to his wife, and then the side chick comes in, ruins everything. She says she objects. Shit like that, I understand. You're cheating. The bitch loves you. Makes sense. But just a random I eject is crazy. But nonetheless, the mom barges in before the I do's and it's basically like, yo, she's broke. He's like, mama, I have money. I'll ball out on this bitch. She's like, she's ugly. The nigga shrugged his shoulders. Yo, how you getting married to your wife, fam? Your mom, Duke, said, yo, your bitch is ugly, and you just hit her with one of... Okay, mom, it's not about looks all the time, okay? It's not about looks. That's crazy. Yo, like I said, in this movie, this is my first Filipino movie. Well, not first. The other movies I watched one other movie. No, two other movies. And they were both about war. So they're documentaries, not really movies. So a movie setting, I haven't watched, but I've watched a lot of short films of Filipino people, like the YouTubers or small actors or whatever you guys want to call them. And there's a lot of slick comedy in it, like one-liners that you have to be watching to get. Like if I just tell you a bar, you may not get it, but if you're watching it, you'll find it funny. So it's just a lot of that going on. So yeah, mom says she's ugly, whatever. Shrugs shoulders, says, yo, it's all right. Then she hits him with, she got 7 kids. And then my man's like, God damn. 7 kid? Goddamn it. And then she's like, no, I got 6. So he was like, damn. Then the mom's like, she left them for adoption. She aborted them. And he's like, huh? You aborted my if you abort your own kids, you abort mine. And they all of them got the same poppy. They got like 3 different daddies. She doing her thing as a kid, you know what I mean? She was on Maury a couple of times and then just didn't plan out. So homie wasn't fucking with it. Oh yeah, there was like animation scenes where like she would blow him a kiss, he ate it before the wedding. And then after that, after the whole scene with the mom and he realized that she aborted his kids, he threw it back up, threw it away. You know, little things like that. The man had groupies. Wedding crashers. They were just groupies. Come watch the man get married. They're like, oh, the girl put a hex on him. Like I said, there's like inside jokes in between stuff that had me dying. It's all coming back to my head right now, but let's keep going on. So yeah, so after the wedding, that's like the first part of the movie. Now this is like the middle part of the movie. So the middle of the part of the movie is about her now trying to refine all 6 kids, right? Reconnecting with all 6 of her kids. Uh, she gets a list. Like I said, even at the abortion place, the Mother Mary lady was in a tree, just covered up in the tree, and the password was tree. So the girl's like, "What's the password?" She's like, 3. She's like, 3. She's like, "No, tree." And then it's something you gotta watch. You feel me? It's something you gotta watch. I'm not like cracked at it. I was like, "What the fuck? Isn't that a bitch in a bush?" But looked like from some Fortnite shit. What was I? What was I? Oh yeah, Liz. So her first 2 kids. No, wait. Not now is where the members get involved. She had 2 kids called Justin and Beaver. Shout out to my Canadian nigga Justin Bieber. But they got fucking Skitsa was out here looking like what's that girl's name? Oh, when you trying to make a joke and you fail. Yeah, I should. Oh, Ruka. She remember to you. I'm gonna put a picture of her. See, the man was out here looking like Rukasa. See, is her name Rukasa? The man was out here looking. I'm gonna say Rukasa. If you guys know, I'm gonna put on the picture. The orange bitch from Naruto. See, that's from the Sand Village. See, when I seen that's the first thing I thought about. Then when I saw Flo G, right? Because they're both. That's Justin. I don't know who's who. The subtitles. It was too blurry to really see who's who. So I don't know nobody's name. So don't quote me on names. What was it again? What was I gonna say? Flo G, yeah. Then you have Flo G out here, right? He had the hair perm, some Cat Williams shit, got the glasses on. I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I thought this nigga looks like Sasuke. So with the glasses, I'm like, yo, the man looks like Sasuke with Sakura's glasses. Wait, is Sakura? Yeah, with Sakura's glasses. And then I thought about Hanada. Wait, no, it's not Hanada. Hanada's Naruto's daughter. Fuck. Why am I high, man? I want to make these jokes. Hey, these are all freestyle jokes. I should have probably planned this a lot better. But I'm just freestyling how these niggas look, bro. But this nigga looked like Sasuke's daughter, fam. It had me rolling. Like, I was crying, fam. I'm like, yo, the one named Justin Bieber, and these niggas look like Naruto characters. But nonetheless, I think they're from a Portuguese family. Because they talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, so I'm going to say Portuguese. They were at the table. They were talking about a soccer game. He said, actually, that's too much details. I'm going to get into that. Long story short, she ends up going to Justin Bieber's house, collects them, and the maid has been with them since a kid that lives at the house. So she left with them, right? After she collects them, there's like little funny scenes in between, like, the son not realizing he's adopted because Flo G felt like during this whole soccer approach, Flo G said, I watch basketball. That's some real nigga shit, you feel me? And he was in the Raptor jersey when we won, so shots out to Flo G. He's on that gang shit, we won that championship. Yeah, he was in the folk fit. So that's some real shit. Like I said, there's things in between I'm gonna try to skip. I'm just trying to get a bulk of this. I don't want the videos to be too long. I really guys want to go watch this movie. Wait, how far, man? God damn! I'm about to make this shit like a 30-minute review. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to speed this up stuff. But yeah, I didn't want this to be too long because I want to. It's a review or like just a review on how I felt about the movie and what happened in the movie, and I want you guys to go watch it. So I don't want you guys to like be sitting here for 40 minutes and you can watch the movie and the movie's an hour and 50 minutes. But I'm gonna try to speed it up. I'm not gonna get it done in 5 minutes. I'm probably gonna definitely have to make another video, and all this talking is just making it worse. So what was I saying again? Yeah, she collects them, and then second, that's two kids that she collected. The third kid she wanted to collect was at a barber shop. Yeah, it was at a barber shop, and I believe that's where. Okay, to the other ex-Battalion members, I'm not gonna cap with you. I don't know where to find you niggas' names. Y'all niggas' names are non-existent. See? I'm sorry. Like, my subs sent me the niggas that I asked for when I was first reacting to you niggas. That's why I ended up following them on Instagram because like they told me their names because I wanted to know specifically their names. And no disrespect to other members, not saying you guys are any less or any good, not saying as good, talented or whatever. It's just they're my niggas. I fuck with certain niggas in the group, so you know I found them the names a lot easier. So I believe the one with the afro, his name is King something. I'm not sure. I'm just going off bad memory, and I'm high as fuck. So allow me, boss. Wait, is it? I think it starts with B too. I'm gonna call that nigga King B. Yo, you got a nickname, man. The nigga with the fro, the barbershop man. And you're, hey, that could be super off, but your name's King B now. From now on. Imagine his name's like King something with a B, and I just made up a fake name. That's been his name. But yeah, he's at the barbershop. Okay, I have to make a new video. Oh my gosh. 1 minute. Alright. So King B is at the barbershop now, trying to give a man a clean cut. See? He's doing his thing. Mom walks in. Seeing happen. Wait, what happened? Did I write it down? Because something happened, and I think he knocked out one of the customers. His dad got mad. His mom didn't want him to beat his dad, and then they ended up taking him. Sorry for the bad pause. Okay. I don't think too much happened in that scene. I think it was just little jokes here and there. Nothing too much, too big. After they collect them, they now go to. Alright. Time out. I have a beef with them now. I don't know if this nigga's name. I'm gonna put a picture of this nigga. I don't know if your name is supposed to be pronounced Box 9. But how the fuck do you say this nigga's name, fam? The one is throwing me off. You're gonna see this, see? I'm illiterate. You can't be spelling your name B-O. How do you spell this nigga's name, fam? B-O-X-S-1-N-E. Like, what the fuck, fam? Fam, for real, I feel literally retarded. I don't know how to say your name, fam. Wait, two dudes, let me check what your IG name is. What is your IG, boss? I'm sorry for the long pause, but I don't know this nigga's name, and we're not gonna go. Me look like an idiot. Mans be laughing at me because I'm saying a man's name wrong, see? This man's name is Honcho. Call the nigga Honcho. Fam, I don't know how to say your name. I'm not gonna attempt. I'm gonna say Box 9. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But from now on, your name is Honcho. See? So now, thing I'm saying, tall man. I'm sorry, no disrespect. I couldn't find your name. I actually tried to Google it. Couldn't find your name, bro. You guys gotta. I think you guys need to make like a website, or not a website, or just like something on Google where your member shit is, and just update it or something, fam. I'm seeing niggas that are not even in the group still. Mentions as members of the group, just to let you niggas know. So sorry for that, tall nigga. So I'm just gonna call you fucking tall nigga. I don't know. Bro, I'm high as shit right now. I'm trying to freestyle jokes that's just not coming to me right now. I went out last night. I'm tired of shit. I smoked a blunt, trying to get myself up. I really want to get this reaction done. I'm trying to speed up. There's just way too much going on in my brain right now, so allow me. I'm sorry. What was I saying again? Whoa! Oh yeah, Honcho and his broski, see? Let me read this real quick. Oh yeah, I already know that. So Honcho and his broski, see? I think one's a doctor. Yeah, the tall one's a doctor or a nurse, paramedic, whatever. And they're at the crib. Their mom, they didn't even know they were brothers. So now there's 3 kids collected, there's 3 more left, right? So now you got Honcho, Flo G, no, Deuce. We got King B, Honcho, no, King B, fucking Sonata, and Rukasa. I don't know, I'm saying, making up the names now. Rukasa, see? And they want to go get Honcho and the tall nigga, see? And what happened? Oh, I don't mind blank. Sorry. Let me read this quick. I know they lived in a big ass crib, and their mom tells them that. Oh, their brother. Oh, so I think it's basically yeah. Most of the scenes, I think this one, like they ordered pizza. That's what it was. They ordered the pizza. They got in. It was a long walkway. I think the mom was sick or something like that, or their adopted mom was sick, and they basically adopted them to help her so they could help her around the house and things like that. So when the lady came in, with Flo and the other guys, and told them, "Hey, I'm your mom. These are your brothers." They're all happy. They realized those 2 were brothers. They shook on it. They're all happy and shit like that. And then they left, and now there's 5 of them, right? So there's still 1 more missing. Now, in the movie, I told myself I should say this in the beginning. This is how you know I'm freestyling this shit. Because if it was properly prepared, I would have said I'm in the movie. Because I'm in the movie, guys. I'm in the movie. Oh my gosh, I should redo all this. I just did 20 minutes of this for you. I can't redo it. God, I should do this a lot funnier. I'm sorry, but I'm even in the movie, fam. Right? They fucked with me so much. They're like, yo, we like basketball. I like basketball. Justin Bieber's Canadian. I'm Canadian. The 6th brother has dreads, and I got dreads, my nigga. I got black dreads, and I had black dreads, and they probably filmed them when I had the black dreads. Right? They didn't know I was gonna go Super Saiyan on niggas. They didn't know that, right? So basically, I'm in the movie. Now I come from an abusive family, right? My mom hates me, Pop hates me. I'm like a little slave to them. But all I do is smoke weed and sleep. In the movie, you see me smoking no weed, but you see me sleeping a lot. Because you don't see me taking an edible and keying out. You just see me keying out. So the beginning of the scene, after they collect all 5 brothers, they go find a place to go rent to sleep with the maid. Right? Shouts out the gay community, right? The RuPaul looking motherfucker as a maid. They go to the if I made these jokes, if I thought about these jokes before I made this video, I would have been killing it right now. But so RuPaul and the lady go finds a house, they go sleep in it, right? Now on my side, right? Remember, I'm the Filipino Rasta. On my side, my mom's mad that I'm always sleeping and cooking at the same time, so she tries to beat me. But I skirt on that bitch, you feel me? You gotta catch me. If you wanna beat my ass, you gotta catch me. That's my real life mom. After I realized putting cardboard and more sweater and clothes was not helping my case, my mom had to catch me. I'm not gonna lie to you. My mama had to catch me, and I locked the door. And if you think about it, she had to calm down because that energy she was bringing in that moment to beat my ass. It's not. I'm not taking it, fam. An hour from now, when she calms down a little bit and wants to beat my ass, it's not as bad. I'm telling you. If your parents are gonna beat your ass, don't ever call the cops on your parents. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those. Now, if your parents are raping you and shit like that, but we're not talking about that shit. That's too deadly. We're talking about just getting slapped for being misbehaving. If your mom's trying to beat you on some serious shit, lock the door, fam, and just hide, fam. Just hide. Because an hour from now, 2 hours from now, when she catches you, the beating's going to be less. Now, there could be side effects. If she really wants to beat your ass in the moment, and you hide it from her, she might beat your ass a lot more worse. So you gotta gauge it still. You might be some of the beatings you're gonna try to take on spot. But that's to you to know. That's what I was saying. So my mama's trying to beat me. I said my mama, it's not my mama, but in the movie my mom was trying to beat me. And I skirt. She can't catch me. I road runner that shit. Forrest Gump that bitch, you feel me? And I ran for about an hour or something, and I end up at the same place that they were sleeping at for rent. I say they, like I'm pointing to them, like you guys know, but the rest of my brothers were sleeping at. In the morning, they woke up to go find me, and the Rasta you is sleeping on the porch scene. So literally, the sixth brother ran to their house. They had it right beside them, but they didn't know. They opened the door, realized a man was there, came out. They just kept pushing them and just left them there sleeping. They walked. They went to the old house. They lived in the old house before, and it got burned down. I think they tried to blame it on the father or the son, but I think the son got blamed for it. I think it's the dad's fault, one of the two. But I know the son got blamed for something dealing with the burnt house. So when they went to the first house that was burnt, they realized no one was there. They thought he was dead. They had a little crime scene, not the case. They found out they moved to another house. And then when they brought the old house, that's when you figure out the son's one who burned the house or the pops or whatever the case is. I know I kind of went backwards and forwards on that one. But yeah. So when they get to the house, my crib, the dad's a general, captain of a place, the state or something. And they say, yo, this is my son. Can you get him back? Takes him back. Boom. End of the story. There's little jokes here and there. We end up being reunited. So now all six brothers are reunited. That's like the middle part of the movie. Now the ending, right? It's like fillers in between, right? Little jokes here and there to do things and stuff like that. But let's get to the end of the movie. At the end of the movie, how they ended it was they got one of the sexiest Filipinos after the movies. You feel me? What is her name, fam? I'm gonna have to Google search her and put her in the movie. See, I didn't even write her name down or nothing. I should have found that out. I'm slipping. We're gonna find out. She gonna be. You're gonna see her be somewhere. She gonna be beside me. You feel me? I thought about sure now. I don't blame Honcho. You feel me? When Honcho came out that taxi, or was he in front of the taxi? Did I write that down? See, I'm trying to go off memory. I'm high. I shouldn't have did this. I should have wrote better. Runs to the house, falls asleep. Oh shit, bear shit happened. I didn't tell you niggas about. Something like it's not that important anyway. It's just fun shit. It's more in the middle stuff. I've been between. I actually did write a lot about all that middle shit. Okay. There's sing-alongs too. Before I should state that out, there's about 2 sing-alongs before we get into the ending of the movie. And the ending of the movie basically is my cousin Helen, right? Sexy, the sexy Helen, right? The goal is to basically be a sit-up team. Finagle all my brothers to fall in love with me, and then play them or just cut and say, I don't want them. My brother this, my brother that. I really don't know what the end goal was or the purpose of the family forcing the cousin to do that. But I'm guessing to make all the brothers fight over each other or fight over that one girl. So you had Honcho. He was the first one to approach it. He did his player thing. I'm only telling you guys this part because basically that's the whole part of the third. But I'm telling you about this part because in the scene of Skitza and Flo G, Skitza, why'd you make Flo go in the back? If that's your brother, that's a tag team, fam. You turn that into a battery situation, fam. You don't tell Flo, nah, go in the back, let me handle. Nah, you say Flo. Let's Eiffel Tower this shit, type shit. Some of you niggas are too young to know about that shit. And I only did that shit when I was younger anyways, bro. I'm actually being a teenager, and the shit that I did, fam, when I think about it, that is some gay shit, fam. Did a lot of gay shit. No homo. Not gay, though. But that's not the point. That's the part, like, whoa, you really, yeah, man. Battery thing was real back in the day. But, yeah. Let the man battery it, see? Long story short, they all fall in love with it. Besides, obviously, me, because that's my cousin. I don't follow my cousin. That's taboo shit. They all fall in love, then realize that they all fell in love with her, and now they had a little bickering growing. At that same time, my parents wants me back, so the Rasta. Oh, I should say that nigga's name. I don't know that nigga's name anyway, but I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna call him me. He's doing Gambino for the day. You feel me? Feel special. There's not another nigga like me. So where was I at? Yeah, his parents wanted him back, so they said you have to do a DNA test. There we go. DNA test. I know I'm long-winded, but it's okay. Some of you niggas love me, so it's fine. Do a DNA test, but they're too poor to get the DNA test. So the mom says she's gonna go back to work, and the sons are saying, "Yo, we're gonna figure out what to do to make us the money." Obviously, they're all singers, so what do you think they did? They rapped and they sang. So while practicing, the Filipino Rasta me will walk by and see them having fun and shit like that, and it feels sad. Like I said, there's things in the movie that you have to just watch and get it. It's not nothing really that super important. It doesn't make or break the movie. They don't tell you or tell you it. It's just little scenes that make you go "aw" or laugh or chuckle and shit like that. Oh yeah. So they're just practicing, like I said, scenes, just sing-alongs during the whole time. Looked like a high school. Fam, when these niggas broke out and singing the sing-alongs, I was singing High School Musical the whole time, fam. When the High School Musicals were breaking out, I was curling because it was just so not cheesy in a bad way, but it was just so cheesy. Like you knew it was coming, fam. Like you knew the High School Musical ting ting was coming, fam. It's just like, what are you doing, fam? Like go on with the movie. But it's all good. End of the movie, they end up winning it. Obviously, they got the DNA test. They got me. Obviously, they wanted me. Look at me, man. I'm the Filipino me. Come on, man. They had to get me. I'm the broski. I'm a South boy. They can't leave me behind. So they end up getting the money. And then the brothers reunited, and after that, Prince Harry comes back and says, "You know what? I miss you. I shouldn't have left you, even though you abandoned your kids. I couldn't find a better bitch. I still want you to be mine." That was basically it. Now, I probably went 40 minutes. God damn. Yo, I'm sorry, man, but hey, there was a lot. I didn't even feel like I was talking that much. I was trying to speed this bitch up. And there's so much that I left out. Either way, it's a great movie. If I had to rate it out of 10, especially for my first Filipino movie, it was blurry. I didn't really get to get all the jokes. I literally had to rewind some of the scenes just so I could try to make it out and stuff like that. But with the production, with the jokes, quality, the concept, right? Because they're showing, like, in this movie, even though it had a lot of comedic, can't read, man. I'm illiterate as fuck. A lot of comedy scenes or funny scenes. It also has some dark scenes in it. Like some darker meanings, like, you're being adopted. Your mom's abandoning you. She has to go work. Like, there's some, things like that, and I like that. They took that concept and flipped it into something good. And after everyone came together and became one big happy family. So, within all, if I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it an 8. I really enjoyed it. I actually watched it twice, right? Because the homies sent me a better link, and it really wasn't. And, well, the scenes were, like, it was a little bit clear, but, like, the words itself was blurry, so it didn't really make that much of a difference. So I was watching a clearer movie, a little bit clearer movie. It wasn't that much of a difference, but the subtitles were worse, so it was kind of like, they really go hand in hand. But I watched the movie twice, so there's not a lot of movies I watch twice. And I'm a heavy movie critic. I'll say a movie shit. No, cat. Their music is good, but if the movie was shit, I just said the movie was shit. But no, this is actually a good watch. I think if you're Filipino, you should definitely watch it. I think if you're a non-Filipino person and you have time and you want to watch something that can make you laugh that's different, it's a great movie to get into. So watch this, kick back, and just take in a little jokes here and there. And if you're Canadian, you have to watch it. There's a lot of Canadian puns in it. Well, not a lot, but there's some good enough for you can catch it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was it. I'm talking way too much. This is the Gangs movie, the first movie they did. I hope they do another one. Go listen to their movie. Go listen to the soundtrack. Go listen to their new song, man. These niggas are going crazy, fam. They're going crazy. So you need to try to hit that sub, but they're going to smash that notification bell. What can I say, man? What can I really say? Flip the comment section. You guys should know this, man. Flip the comment section and let me know what else to react to, man. Thank you for all the support, and I'm about to hit 100K, so look out for that. See? Alright, until next time.
Got me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still call a nut. Patty K, gotta know you bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in a roller skates, or lights on like a library.